Hi, Trish. Trish was the first one here, you guys. What's up, Charla? What's up, Kim, Jill? What's up, Shuri? Good to see you. Hey, Emma. Emma's finally in the live. Shout out to Emma. She finally made it. How's the audio, though? I know I always catch myself asking about the audio, but is the audio good? Hey, Brina. What's up, Jen? What's up, Angela? Audio's good? Okay, good. Phew. That's like one of my biggest fears. I think I have like PTSD when it comes to the audio. I'm like so terrified of the chat, or I guess the live not having audio or it echoing. Oh my goodness, it's 3:30 a.m. there? Oh, that's right. You told me you were in the UK, Emma. We love you and we appreciate you being here. What's up, Haley? Cindy, what up? What up? Okay, I guess I should probably go get this cardio started, right? Cardio's not gonna do itself, is it? What's up, Melinda? Aaron? What up, Aaron? Oh my god, Danny's in chat too. What's up, Danny? It's 4:30 a.m. there. 4:30 a.m. in Italia. What's up, Lucy? Yeah, that's incredible. But you live in Italy, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just here at the field, about to go to the track. Honestly, there's like a soccer game going on, like right by the track, so I don't want to go bother them if they're doing their thing, you know? The soccer field is like in the middle of the track. It's so weird. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the track is on the outside and the soccer field is like on the inside. So, no way, Jen, you're gonna go riding tonight? That's awesome. One of my friends actually messaged me to go riding today, but I said we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna go riding, but we will definitely see. Soccer, or how our two European friends in chat, football, futebol, or how the Portuguese say it. Oh, are they actually, Brina? Well, there's a bunch of soccer fields back behind me too. It's weird how it's in the middle. Oh yes, Danny, our good friend Trish in chat is learning Italian. She knows quite a bit of Italian. Maybe you guys can go back and forth in Italian to one another. Yeah, the Brits go crazy over it. You know, fun fact, I used to be really into soccer when I was younger, and I was actually really good at it too, like ungodly good at soccer. But when I was younger and I played soccer, it always brought out the worst side of me because I'm quite competitive when it comes to physical activities. And yeah, I was just always way too competitive at it. So I pretty much just hung up the soccer cleats. I don't learn Spanish, I know some words. Nice. Yeah, if you guys can learn a second language, I highly recommend it to anyone. Kyla's in chat. What's up, Kyla? I didn't even see you sneak your way in here. Nice. Steam is in here. Franny's in here. Of course. Franny! Always good to see you. Steam is learning Spanish? Nice! You know, in Canada, we have something called indoor soccer, where like you're playing on like turf, and indoor soccer is way more aggressive than outdoor soccer. So I used to do both because you can kind of like shove each other into like the backboards. I know you do, Franny. Trust me, and your best is enough. And that goes out to all of you ladies. If you guys can't make a stream or two, there's nothing to sweat about. Your best is always good enough for me. We have it here too. Love indoor soccer. Indoor soccer is a bit more tricky and complicated. It requires a lot more cardio because it's a smaller field and you're running back and forth a lot more frequently. But there's a soccer game going on like right beside me. I grew up playing American football, so American football, right? Can make these streams on weekends, not work nights. I miss roller derby. Now I play mental sports. Zelda is a mental sport. Well, it's also relaxing too, I'm sure, right? Zelda's a lot like Genshin Impact in terms of like the open world and like exploration, RPG, and whatnot. Genshin can sometimes be mentally taxing to play, but I love it. Didn't want to insult our European villainesses. Yes, Brina, you should definitely learn a second language. I think it's good that everyone just like keeps themselves busy, whether it's a different language or picking up a new hobby, or I don't know, learning to dance, learning to swim, learning to crochet. I know a lot of the ladies in our villainous group chat crochet, which is absolutely amazing. I'm playing Genshin Impact right now. That is amazing, Charla. Charla, did you get past Mondstadt, or are you still like in the beginning areas? What's up, Maggie? So good to see you. I started to learn Farsi too. We're just gonna be talking Farsi in chat. No one's gonna know what we're talking about. I've got past Mondstadt. Nice, Charla. Mondstadt's my personal favorite, but there's other regions in the game that you're gonna fall in love with. Mondstadt is quite nice then. Like honestly, Mondstadt is my personal favorite just because it feels more like home, but you're gonna love the other nations of that game too, trust me. What's up, Lily? So good to see you, my girl. You got no one to dance with? Oh. Well, when I'm sometimes riding my motorcycle, I have this device called a Sena. It's like a Bluetooth communication device where you can listen to music inside your helmet. And when a really good song comes on, and it's playing through my headphones in my helmet, I'll literally park the bike and I'll just start dancing. And it's actually funny I say that. I actually did do that a couple nights ago when I was riding. A really like one of my more favorite current songs started playing. Like I listen to a lot of Brazilian funk, and it started playing, and it has such a nice beat to it. I just got off the bike. I was like cruising around like a residential area. I just got off the bike and I just started dancing in front of the camera. I didn't even care. Sometimes I'll do it at a gas station. Sometimes I'll just dance and like when I'm parked at like stopped at a red light. I'll dance everywhere and anywhere. Salam chatorasti. Wow, Danny. That's actually good. That's actually really good, Danny. Wow, I am impressed. I heard Kim. Oh my god, an earthquake? Jesus. Show you guys some moves. Well, I'll post a video of me dancing. How about that? I'll make a reel out of it. I'm not gonna dance right now. Not in the mood to dance. Maybe I could get in the mood, but I don't even have any music to dance to. You guys just want me to dance to like chat? There needs to be some music. The juice has gotta flow, you know what I mean? Then the dance moves come out. I can't just dance to silence. Come on now. Yeah, if I dance in front of the kids, guys, and if a cop sees me, I'll probably be thrown in jail or something. Oh my god. I'm always blushing when I read your guys' message and your guys' comments and DMs and the villainous group chat. You guys always make me blush. Dance to my own music, the music in my head, or the voices you talking about. I love no rhythm. One hop this time. Bam. I love that song too. Thank you, Brina. Yeah, seems like they're having a intense game of football. I dance every day. It's the best. That's good. My brain plays music 24/7. Jesus, Haley. Get that checked out, my girl. Well, you know what? I think you guys have made me blush in the short span of like 3, 4 months more than my ex-girlfriend did in 13 years. So that's a flex for you guys. I constantly get earworms. What are earworms? I have tinnitus all I hear is ringing. Tinnitus? Is that something to do with your ear? That's the only way we stay sane, ain't that right, Haley? We're all probably, well, sometimes we can all get a bit crazy, I suppose. Just like how I don't eat for 24 hours a day and I go lift weights and I do my work. A lot of people in my family think I'm crazy for doing that. They're like, kid, you are borderline starving yourself. Come on, eat something. My mom is dieting when my mom is around is like, she's your worst enemy when it comes to dieting. I'll be like, you know what? I can't eat that. And then she'll be like, yeah, but I just picked this up here. Like, just try a little. Like, I can't even try a little. She's like, yeah, but a little's not going to do anything. It's not going to wreck your diet or make you, you know, like fall off the track. I'm like, yeah, but if I think like that and I have a little piece here and then I see something else and have a little piece of that and then so on and so forth, before you know all those little pieces, they add up, right? So I'm like, I can't. I got to be strict. Moms feed those they love language. Ain't that the truth, Aaron? Yeah. My sister was like that with her first kid. Oh my God. She just kept stuffing and stuffing him. Even when he just ate, not even like 10, 15 minutes later, she'd be like, yeah, but he needs more milk. He needs more milk. And she would just keep stuffing the poor kid because she wanted him to grow up to be big and strong and everything. And he grew up to be an amazing young man. But he's skinny. He's skin and bone. So all that milk she shoved down his gullet, and he's still skin and bones as a young man, which is so funny. Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with my left eye. It's like it's just watering. It seems a little irritated almost. No way, Cindy, really? 121 pounds? She wanted you to lose more weight? Okay, but like, how tall are you? Because if you're like 4'9" or 5 foot even, then 121 is like no more normal, I guess, right? But if you're like 5'8", 5'9", 6 foot, and you're 121, then yeah, that's definitely way too thin. It's like unhealthy. Like even for me, I'm uh I'm like 5'8", 5'9", around there, and I weigh 155 pounds, right? Which is on the lighter side. But the thing with me that makes me look that like I'm 200 pounds, 200 some pounds, is my muscle insertions and just the muscle mass, right? So definitely depends. So thanks for the link in today's reel. I made those videos actually last night. I know some of you guys got some snaps of me last night, but anyways, I recorded them last night, and when I was making the video, I'm like, I haven't done a little wink in a while, so I gave the wink. Allergies? No, I don't think it was allergies because my eye is normal. I think it was just irritated. Maybe some dust flew into it. I don't know. Now I have curves in all the right places. Ooh, Daddy. I'm out in public. Come on. Don't be getting me excited. I was I was skinnier too when I was younger, but I wasn't skinny like an unhealthy skinny. Like I've always been very active. When I was younger, I was always out playing with my friends, running, jumping, doing everything. And then as I got older, I got into sports. I was always into track and field, just at any point in my life, I was always active. I wasn't really at home, doing nothing. My entire life, guys, I've always been active. But that's due to the part on how my parents raised me, right? My parents would always try to mash it in my head, don't be lazy, don't be lazy. A man needs to do this, a man needs to be like that, blah, blah, blah. So my parents and where I come from, it definitely had a lot of influence. So that's why I can't really just, like sit around for too long. I always got to get up, do something, fix something, do something, work out, exercise, stream, reply to emails, just anything. I just got to be doing something. Always playing outside, always moving. Yeah, you don't really see a whole lot of kids doing a lot of moving nowadays, that's for sure. More wings, hopefully. Yeah, because the winds are blowing towards Chicago, and I love Chicago. I've never been to Chicago, but I love the city architecture, how there's like, I don't know what you guys call that, like a river that goes like in the middle of the city. Like, I love that. It's so nice. You know, the times where I get really, really veiny are, pretty sure I've said this in chat so many times by now, but after I have my first meal. So, you know how I fast for 24 hours a day, right? So the two times where I get super, super veiny is when I'm at the gym working out, because that's when all the blood is flowing and the veins get a little bigger, right? And another time during the day where the veins really start to pop out is after my one and only meal, which is typically anywhere between 7 to 9, sometimes even later than that, just depending how busy I'm throughout the day. But yes, those are the two times where the veins are really, really prominent. Thank you, Maggie. 24 beaches? Oh, Cindy, I would love to come to Chicago. Oh my God. Maybe we could plan something. Plan something real soon. Wouldn't that be cool, doing a Chicago live stream? I think that'd be absolutely amazing. Can't do fasting with migraines. Yeah, fasting can be difficult, can be a bit tricky. I agree. Fasting for me, when I first started fasting for 24 hours a day, the biggest adjustment I had to um, like kind of get used to is my mood swings. So in the mornings, I would be very, very cranky. And then now that's pretty much completely disappeared. I think my body is so used to just being so like calorically deprived that I'm just so used to it by now. Yeah, when I travel to places, I'll definitely still be doing lives, you guys. I'm not gonna forget about you guys just because I'm traveling or somewhere. I love to live stream. I love to talk to you guys. Like messaging you guys in the villainous group chat is one thing. I love to do that, but live streaming is just so in the moment and so pure, right? I can't go back and delete the comment or backtrack. It's me right here, like flesh and blood right now. Oh, villain world tour. That would be nice. Well, most of you guys live in America, so or the United States, right? I would love to do like a United States tour and come see most of you guys. Oh my God, would that ever be fun? I would take the bike, I would pack in the back of my truck, and I would just go stop at all the major cities that you guys are located in. Maybe stay a day or two and come visit you guys and take you guys in the back of the bike, rip around town, maybe run away from cops a little, get into a bit of trouble. I'm just joking. But we would definitely have fun. I think that would be so, like, such an incredible experience. I think, guys, I think that's generally something we can do in the very, very near future. Obviously, it'd be quite costly, right? I would have to take into account, well, time more than anything. It would be the time, right? Because it would be a lot of driving, and then I would have to stop, find the hotels that probably have like an underground parking of some sort, so keep the bike in the back of the truck safe. But I think that would be an absolutely incredible experience for me, and obviously for you guys too, to meet some of you guys and to really just cement our friendship even more so. Because us being friends online is one thing, I love it, but if I were to meet some of you guys, that would be an incredible experience. If we have to boat the R1, there's no need to run on. London's expensive. I think for London, Emma, I think just the plane ticket is expensive, right? Like once I land in London, I think it's more or less the same as Canada, really, in terms of prices. Europe, anywhere in Europe is expensive, but it's just it's the flight that's so expensive. Like Italy, a lot of my friends have been to Italy, for instance. I like our good friend in chat right now, Danny, lives in Italy. The plane ticket is expensive, but once you get there, my friends always tell me it's not too expensive. Obviously, it depends what you want to do, where you want to stay, what you want to eat. But most places, guys, to travel to, it's just the plane ticket that's so expensive. Villain convention, villain con. Well, if we ever had a villain con, I would have to get some sort of party bus. Because there's no way in hell I'm just gonna come there and shake your guys' hand and give you a hug. Hells no. We are all gonna pack into a party bus. We're gonna have all sorts of stuff in there, guys. We'll have shots, and for those of you who don't drink, we'll have some Red Bulls or some good old apple juice, whatever. But it'll be a good time. We can go karaoke. Oh, I would love that. I even need to cosplay for VillainCon. What would you even cosplay, Haley? Canada mountains are breathtaking. Yeah, probably like one of the best in the world, Lucy. We have the Rocky Mountains here, and they are massive. They're breathtaking. And for those of you guys who don't know about Canadian Rocky Mountains, I encourage you guys just do a simple Google image search of Banff, Canada, or Jasper, Canada, and you will know exactly where I'm coming from. I go to this location at least a couple times a year. Minimum, I go there at least once a year. It's not that far from where I live. It's like a 4-hour drive, but if you're on the R1, it's like give or take a couple hours, maybe less. Fireball, that's alcohol, pretty sure. Jasper is gorgeous. I agree, Aaron. I personally like Banff a little more, and if you guys ever do come to Alberta, Maybe stop by Banff first, because Banff is more of like the tourist hotspot. So they have more things for like tourist activities and everything you can do. Jasper is kind of the same, but it's a little more subtle. Jasper is more of a place where, you know, you maybe go visit some family friends that live there, but Banff is definitely like the tourist spot where there's so many activities you can get yourself into. I love nature, Lucy. I love mountains. I love lakes. I love a lot of things. I love forests. I just love being outside. That's why I'm outside right now. Excuse me. I think a little aphid or something flew back of my throat. But I could be inside doing cardio at the gym, right? I could be on a treadmill, a bike, or whatever, but I'm out here. In the real world, the sun's not really out, but it kind of was out earlier, getting some good air. I want to say fresh air because I live in a city, so it can't be too fresh, right? We do have factories and all sorts of stuff that's polluting good old air, but I love doing cardio outside, guys. Cardio outside is just so much better than doing it inside. I like being able to immerse myself in the culture. Well, Canadian culture is not that really different than like American culture, like not too much at least, right? So it's not really too much of a cultural difference. Like everything we have in Canada, more or less, you guys have it in America too. There's like just like a few companies that are different, and like landscape wise, the only thing that, well, not the only thing, but one of the things that I could think of off the top of my head that the United States has that Canada does that doesn't is deserts, right? Canada does not have deserts. Canada's a tundra, so we have forests, we have mountains, we have Great Lakes, and on either end is obviously the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. So Montreal is beautiful indeed, yes. I'm pretty sure one of our villainesses live in Montreal. I don't know if she's still in chat or not, but poutine is better. Poutine is good, but if anyone tells you that just the classic poutine is the best, you are missing out. Poutine by itself, if it's just a classic poutine with cheese curds, gravy, and fries, guys, you are missing out. Poutine is supposed to be enjoyed in a number of different ways. It's supposed to be enjoyed with some meat on top, some chives, green onions, whatever. Poutine by itself, guys, is such a basic food. It's way too basic for me. Like, I come from a Middle Eastern household, right? So none of our cooking is basic or plain. Like any given dish, guys, we have like at least like 15 different spices into that dish, right? So poutine by itself, in my humble opinion, it's not that good. But once you start adding that cubed chicken or buffalo style chicken in there, you start to add some vegetables in there. You can even add pulled beef in there. Then you start to really know what a poutine is. It almost becomes a loaded fries at that point, if that makes sense. So poutine by itself, not that good, to be honest, but once you start adding some other stuff into poutine, now we're talking. Roast beef and mushrooms. There you go, Jill. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, Queen. It needs to be made with cheese curds. You know, the funny thing is, so I'm going to sound like a big back right now, but I love fast food. You guys know that. I love McDonald's. I love it all. But McDonald's used to have this buffalo chicken poutine. It was pretty much just like your regular McDonald's poutine, but they had buffalo chicken added on top. And oh my God, was that delicious. I used to go every other night and get me some of that. Wow, you're going to a museum soon? That is, holy cow, that is amazing. I'm a foodie. Oh, trust me, I am too. It may not seem like it, guys, because I don't eat. I eat once a day only, and all you guys see is the muscles and veins and abs and all that stuff. But I keep telling you guys, I am not a robot. I have cravings too. Even right now, I would love to go get a big old, a massive pizza for like a full family to share, but I wouldn't be sharing that shit. I would be eating the entire pizza by myself. Lily's leaving? Bye, Lily. We, we love you. Thank you for coming by. Is Lucy leaving too? Lucy's leaving too. We love you, Lucy. Yes, she is. Good night, Lucy. Thank you for stopping by. What's up, Velvet? You'll love Chicago pizza. Cindy, oh my God. You are making Chicago even more and more desirable for me. Do you know why? One of the reasons why I want to come to Chicago? So, when I was younger, I used to love the Michael Bay Transformers movies, right? And the third movie, Transformers Dark of the Moon, was shot mostly in Chicago, right? And when I saw all the battles of the Transformers and the high rises, the buildings, and the city layout of Chicago, I'm like, that is such a neat place. I want to go visit there one day. And this is like me being a little kid watching these movies, right? And ever since that, it's one of those things that just hasn't happened. I would love to visit Chicago. It's like one of my more desirable places to visit when it comes to the United States. Can't be for sports teams. I don't watch any sports, unfortunately. The only sport, I'm not sure if you guys would even consider it a sport, but I watch UFC sometimes, but not a whole lot. I know, I'm so basic. I don't watch no sports. My free time, what I like to do on my free time is, obviously, I love hanging out with you guys, engaging with you guys whenever I can. But I obviously like to ride motorcycles, and when I get some free time, I also like to play some video games. I like to just put my feet up, not have a care in the world, pick up the controller, and just get lost. Get lost and play some video games. I loved Optimus Prime. Oh, I love Optimus Prime. He's so noble, so brave, courageous. Love that guy. Yes, I play GTA too sometimes. I haven't played GTA in a very long time, but yes, I used to play all the OG GTA games like uh, San Andreas, GTA 3, all that stuff. You know, the funny thing is, when my parents used to buy me video games when I was a kid, they would always ask, is this a bad game? I'm like, no, no, it's not a bad game. And my parents are immigrant parents. They don't understand a lot of the stuff that, you know, young kids are allowed to consume here, right? And I lied to my parents so much when I was a kid when it comes to rated M for mature games. I would go to the store with them and they would buy me the game, and then the person like behind the counter would be like, ma'am, you realize this is a rated M for mature game. Are you okay with buying it for your child? And then my mom would look at me because she didn't know any English, and she'd be like, what did this man say? And And then I would just lie to her and make up some random excuse saying, oh, it's this much money, blah, blah, blah. Like whatever the excuse was off the top of my head that I could come up with at the time. And I would fool her every single time for buying, for like tricking her to buying me rated M for mature games. Oh my God. I was a bad little boy. I always had that little bit of villain in my DNA. I don't know where it comes from. But yes, I used to pull that trick on my parents to buying me rated M for mature games. If they knew just a little bit of English, I definitely wouldn't have been playing Grand Theft Auto as a kid. And then on top of that, my other siblings would vouch for me too, because I have two older brothers than me, and my sister doesn't play video games. But my two other brothers would tell my parents too that yeah, it's not a bad game. It's okay. You can buy it for them. And then I would get the game, come home, and all three of us would just play. Oh my goodness, you guys are still talking about pizza. Cindy, stop it, or else I'm just gonna go to Pizza Hut and grab me some pizza. Yes, I have most incredible siblings. I grew up in a household, guys, where we were always taught to share. We were always taught to love one another and always be there for one another. My parents, God bless them both, but I definitely had good role models in my life. I had good friends in my life. I had good brothers and sisters. Well, I have only one sister, but I had two very good brothers in my life. I was definitely fortunate enough to grow up the way I grew up. We made pizza for dinner. Oh my God, Lucy! Send us a picture in the villainous group chat, guys. Anything wonderful you guys make, send it over. Anytime I get a chance, like the first thing I do is open up the villainous group chat, and I kind of spy on you guys. Make sure you guys aren't misbehaving too much. So if you guys think that R1 villain isn't keeping up with the villainous group chat, guess again. I'm always watching you guys. I got my eyes on you. We do it. I got certain people in there just spying on the rest of you. Make sure no one's causing unnecessary trouble. So if you guys think that I'm not watching, I'm always watching. Always one step ahead. Don't you worry. I'm just joking around. That place is a place where we've all put our heart and soul into it, into making it such an incredible, safe, supportive place for all of us to enjoy. So feel free to, you know, just feel at home there, and have a just know in the back of your head that you are around good people in that group chat, supportive people, beautiful souls, and yeah, it's a wonderful place that we have created, guys. Make food, take pics, and call it food porn. You know, that's one thing that I haven't shared a whole lot when it comes to my social media, is a lot of food pictures. But and then again, guys, I don't go out to eat a lot. I don't really go out to restaurants. I don't really do a whole lot. And anytime I do go to restaurants, like I'm always so hungry. The last thing on my mind is like, oh, let me whip out my phone and take a pic. Like, no, like I'm there just sitting patiently for my food to come so I can eat it. Best stalker ever. It's a beautiful community. I agree, Kim. It's a community that we can all give ourselves a little pat on the back. We have all had a hand in making it. We've all played our part. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. Cooking live stream? Not a bad idea, Charla. What would you guys even want to watch me cook? Name a country for an edit? Not even sure what that means, Pink Moon. Not sure what you're asking. But yes, a cooking stream would actually be quite nice. Guys, like every single time I live stream, believe me when I say this, I'm like, how can I make this live stream a little different, a little more, like a little bit of, a little spicier in a sense that I want to show you guys something different, right? And I have a couple of things in mind when it comes to live streams, and I obviously don't want to like spoil too much, but they definitely need a little bit of time and a little bit of preparation to do. But there's the thing about live streaming, guys, is anywhere public I go, you gotta ask for permission a lot of times. If it's like you live streaming in a business or a crowded area where there's a lot of people, like, yes, I'm out in public, and yes, it's, you know, freedom of speech or whatever, like, I can do this, right? Like, a random person can't come up to me and be like, hey, I don't want to be in camera, you don't have my permission. Well, I'm not, like I don't have the camera in his face recording him, right? I'm just doing my own thing. I'm, like, in my own little bubble. But when it comes to businesses you go to or private areas, you do need permission, and I'm just telling you guys this from my experience. Whenever I tell them that, hey, you know, I want to come here, live stream, blah, 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 more than 50% of the time, it's always a no. So when there are certain areas I want to go live stream in and show you guys those areas, it's a lot of times I just get a straight up no. They're like, no, we don't want any of that, like, stuff in our business bothering our guests and blah blah blah, and that makes perfectly okay sense, right? It's their business, it's their building, they don't want the other patrons to get bothered, whatever, right? So I just thank them and I hang up. I'm not even sure what that is, Emma. You could use StreamYards. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Looks like Steam is leaving. We love you, Steam. Thank you so much for stopping by. My favorite dish? I'm pretty sure I already told you guys, like, my favorite food of all time, the one food that I can eat is probably lasagna. Like, definitely into lasagna. I love it. Just the whole, everything about it, honestly. How messy it can get, how delicious it is. It's meaty, it's starchy from the pasta. It has all sorts of flavors just exploding in your mouth. And in my opinion, well, my experience, I should say, I haven't, like, had bad lasagna yet. You know, I've had a lot of different lasagnas throughout my life, and more or less, they've all been quite delicious. Oh, Trish. We having lasagna for dinner, my girl, or what? You can make it in the cooking live stream. That's actually not a bad idea. Me making lasagna? Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. I don't want to give you guys any promises or dates, but I'll definitely have to write it down. So what would be the difference with that compared to just live streaming on YouTube, Emma? Is there really like that much of a difference? One of the reasons why I live stream on YouTube more than all the other platforms is because YouTube, it's like the younger people have YouTube, the middle-aged people have YouTube, the older people have YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube is one of those platforms that everyone more or less has. Facebook, a lot of people don't like Facebook. Instagram, same thing. A lot of people don't like Instagram. TikTok's TikTok. A lot of people don't even have TikTok. So that's why I kind of tried to find a middle ground to kind of just please everyone when it comes to live streaming. So I'm like, you know what? Everyone has YouTube. Let's just do it on YouTube. I think you did tell us that one time, Meg, or maybe that was someone else, but that sounds absolutely marvelous. Can I get a midnight snack on my meal plan? Yes, yes, you can. A low-calorie midnight snack is you can have just like a little a Greek yogurt bowl. Obviously, zero sugar, no flavored Greek yogurt. Just little, like maybe like 1 cup Greek yogurt, handful of whatever berries, and you can maybe even just put some walnuts in there. Sprinkle a little bit of artificial sweetener like your monk fruit or Splenda, or if you don't like either one of those, you can use 0-calorie maple syrup. There you go. You got your high protein, low calorie midnight snack, you guys. And if you don't like Greek yogurt, guys, love it. The Greek yogurt is so versatile. You can make so many cool things with it. What's up, Channy? How are you? I don't have TikTok. I had Threads for a while. I got tired of the political crap. When it comes to politics, I can only handle it in small doses. Like I'm not blind to what goes on in the world when it comes to the wars and all that stuff. Like I'm aware of it. I think everyone should be because you live on the same planet, right? Like I think for the most part you guys should be mindful and sympathetic about the horrors that are going on the world, but I also understand this that sometimes that can be a lot for a lot of people, and I fall under that category. Like I'll listen to it, I'll pay attention to it, I'll follow up with it, do a bit of my own research, but I can only handle that stuff in small doses because I live a life where I don't like to pollute my head with negativity or, you know, war this, killing that, whatever, just negative stuff, right? So I don't really pay attention to too much politics. And I don't really get in the conversation of politics and religion a whole lot because those two subjects, guys, people get quite passionate about it. People have opinions on it, and that's fine. I think I think anyone should be entitled to their own opinion. I think it's beautiful to have your own opinion. To to be honest, I think it's beautiful to be different. But when when you're trying to cause a fight or conflict because someone else has a different ideology or worldview than you, then you know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like that. So that's why I just don't even get into the topic. Sugar-free maple syrup. Game changer. I know, Shani. Yes, Emma. It can definitely be toxic. I totally agree. I bought that Greek yogurt. Yes, when I'm talking about the Greek yogurt, you guys, I'm talking about the zero sugar, high protein Greek yogurt. So on the little tubs of Greek yogurt that come, it pretty much just says high sugar, and it'll say like a 0% on it, which means it just doesn't have sugar. And you got to make sure you get the plain Greek yogurt, not the flavored stuff. Because if you get vanilla flavored Greek yogurt, strawberry flavored Greek yogurt, all that stuff, it's gonna have sugar. Lots of it too. So be mindful of what Greek yogurt you get. Not all Greek yogurt is good Greek yogurt. I totally agree, Cindy. But those are what you call religious extremists. I'll be the first to admit it. I would say I'm religious, but I will also say this. My best friends, they're from a different religion. They have completely different political views than me. I have, people who are I consider very good friends of mine that have complete opposite way of thinking than me, have different religions than me. So um, I just goes back to the individual I am, right? Like I genuinely find it beautiful to be different. It's okay if you're different. It's okay if you believe in something else. It's okay if you have a different way of thinking. It doesn't mean we can't be cordial. It doesn't mean we can't be friends. And it doesn't mean that, we need to start an argument or a fight with one another. Absolutely not. Right? Being different is very, very beautiful, you guys. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, that's totally okay too, Brina. That is absolutely okay. Yeah, some people don't respect other people's opinions. I agree. Listen, guys, you don't need to agree with everyone, right? That's not what I'm saying. You need to agree with everyone and believe the same thing they do. But there's a way you can approach certain things, right? You can approach certain things in a more understanding, calm, respectful manner, right? If you, I'll give you guys a great example. When it comes to social media, there's a lot of racism on social media, a lot of negativity on social media. Say, for instance, you come across a video that you don't like, and I'll be the first to admit it. There's a bunch of videos on social media that I don't like, and I can react to it one of two ways. I can just mind my own business, walk away, scroll away, ignore it, or I can go out of my way to write something hateful and negative to that individual in whatever attempt, like some random attempt, right? I don't know why people do that, but uh, point I'm trying to make, guys, is you can approach anything in one of two ways, right? In a calm, respectful manner, or you can just straight up just ignore it and not spread more negativity. And that's what I do, more or less. If there's something I don't like, I just choose not to be around that situation. I'll just walk away. You can agree to disagree. Absolutely, Jill. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. You're either kind or empathetic or not. Yeah, you got a good point. Yeah, I don't have time to go out of my way to comment something rude or negative on another man's videos online, guys. That's not how I was brought up and or raised. I just don't understand how, if you call yourself a man, you're worried about what another man is doing. That's just not me. Like, I find that very, very weird. Like, you see a lot of jealous individuals. You'll see someone who's driving a nicer car than them or doing better in life than them, and the first thing they'll just jump to conclusions and be like, "Oh, he or she is a drug dealer," blah blah blah. But no, guys, there's people out there who will grind and who will work their butt off to make their dreams come true. Just because someone has something nice doesn't mean they did it the easy way or they took a shortcut. No. Some people are just grinders. Like they will work, 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 and work. So I just never understood that mindset of putting others down, going out of your way to spread negativity or yeah, just just try to bring another human being down. I think it's a loser mindset to have because if you're truly a winner at life and you're doing good in life, I think the best reward is sharing that with others, sharing it with your family, sharing it with your friends, right? And anytime I'm doing good in my life, guys, I want my friends and family to be there right with me. Like I want to share that success always. My brain has its own ignore button. Thank you, Brina. Yes, being kind takes less energy than being ugly. And on top of that, negativity and all that stuff is such a heavy, heavy feeling, guys. Being in a negative headspace is a very, very heavy and draining feeling. Um, if the stream paused for a second, I'll just check my battery percentage. I have 2% battery, and I did not bring my charger in the car. So I can either talk to you guys until my phone dies, or I can say goodbye to you guys right now. You guys have to decide. You guys have to decide right here, right now. Love you too, Charla. Yeah, you can't, guys. You will never beat a troll by being a troll. Like I'll tell you that. If someone's trolling in the comments section or being negative or doing whatever, the best thing you can do is not play their game. And I don't do that. If there's a troll in stream or someone being goofy or whatever, I shut that down real quick. They'll just get blocked. Like I'll give them a warning for the most part, but if they continue, it's just a simple block. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna say goodbye because I love saying goodbyes to you guys too. But it's not a forever goodbye. It's just a little temporary goodbye. Anyways, I love each and every one of you guys. And thank you so much to everyone that came out in the stream. We had some new faces, new villainesses in chat today. Always a pleasure talking to you guys. Be kind to one another, spread positivity, spread love, and let's continue to make this amazing community that we're all so fortunate in being a part of. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to spread. And yeah, I love you guys. Good night. Stay safe. Mwah. Good night, you guys.